Hi everyone. In this video we're going to discuss how to add an assignment to Canvas. So I have navigated to my course, and over here on the left I've clicked on assignments, and now I'm going to come over here to the right and I'm going to click add assignment. So this is similar to the way that we created a quiz. So here we're going to give this a name. In this box, we're going to put maybe directions. Please read the infographic below and submit your thoughts about it. So here's the nice thing that we can do. We can put material on this page that the kids can go ahead and look at. So maybe I want to put an image over here. I said that I wanted them to look at an infographic. So remember earlier when I showed you how to add an image, I had already uploaded this image. If I didn't have one here, I could certainly go and get one from my computer, but I'm going to use the same one that I had before. So I want them to go ahead and I want them to look at this image, and then I'm asking them to submit their thoughts. So scrolling down, I can give my assignment points. So maybe this is 100 points. If you have assignment groups made up, so for example, assignments, quizzes, discussions, etc., I had to make those. Otherwise, everything defaults to assignments. I'm just going to leave mine in assignments. You can choose to display your grade a variety of ways. So it can be a percentage, it can be complete or incomplete, points, etc. I'm just going to leave mine with points. Okay. If for some reason the assignment doesn't count toward the final grade, you can do that. And if you want to learn more about grades, I am happy to have a conversation with you about the grading in Canvas. That is not going to be part of this course, but I will be more than happy to sit down with you one-on-one and talk about that. Scrolling down, here's our submission type. So you can do a variety of things. So you could create an assignment in here which is simply just the directions, and they have to submit something on paper. So for example, maybe you want them to do workbook page 52 from their math workbook, and you wanted to type that into Canvas so that all their assignments were in one place. You could do that, and you could tell them on paper, you know, it's a paper submission. When you do that, everything else disappears here because they're not obviously not submitting anything in Canvas. You can have an assignment that has no submission at all. Perhaps it's something practicing, or perhaps it's some study cards that you want them to review. So you could have a no submission. They're just going to be reviewing, and therefore they're not turning anything in, either in person or online. But here we can have an online submission. And so this is nice. I've asked them to submit their thoughts about it, and you get to tell it how you want them to do that. Can they type text in a text box? Well, they certainly could, but maybe you also want to allow them to create a media recording. They have the same ability to create media just the same way you did earlier. Or perhaps they would like to use a different tool to present their thoughts. Maybe they want to make a video in Educreations or some other video manager that they have, you know, iMovie or something. They can always upload a file. You may want to restrict file upload types if, for example, they're working on a Mac and they tried to upload a Keynote, which is kind of like a PowerPoint, but you don't have a Mac and you can't watch it. So then you would want to restrict the file type. Scrolling down here, we do not use group assignments in the elementary level, and I would be happy to talk to you more about that. There is a way to assign things just to certain kids, but we do not use this button with group assignments. Peer reviewing is a way to require students to review each other's work and comment on it, and it gets counted as part of their grade. So if you want to get into peer reviewing, I'll be happy to come and talk to you about that, but I would give a few assignments a try before you start peer reviewing. Scrolling down to the assign box, this is the same as quizzes. You can assign this to everyone, or If you wanted to, you could assign it to certain groups of students or even down to just one individual student. You want to give it a due date and tell them when the assignment is available as well. Once you have everything set up, you just go ahead and click Save. And now your assignment is ready. So here's another nice feature about assignments that you can do. You can choose to add a rubric directly here within Canvas. Now, you can't cut and paste onto it. You'll have to go box by box. But you can put a rubric in with the total number of points, and then when it comes time for you to grade the assignment, you can actually just click on the rubric and the area that you want and tell it how many points it's going to get. So it makes grading very nice and easy. But I want to show you what the students would see in this case. So here we've created this assignment, and I want to see how the students are going to see it. So I'm going to navigate down here to my settings, and I'm going to come over here to the right and click Student View. This allows me to now see the course the way a student would see it. So again, I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to go to my assignments. And oops, it looks like I forgot to publish those assignments, so I have to leave my student view. That's what happens when you have student material that is not published. So I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to click this little cloud for published. And now I'm going to go back to student view. And assignments. And I can see that my assignment is here. I'm going to click on it, and it says, please read the infographic below and submit your thoughts about it. And it says here that I can enter it in a text box, a media recording, or a file upload. If I scroll down as the student, I can see the infographic. Okay, I can hit submit assignment, and it brings up some choices for me. I can file upload. I can text entry, so I could just type in my thoughts here. I can do a media recording. I can either record or upload. If the students have Dropbox, Office 365, etc., they could submit from there as well. And then when they're finished and they've done that, they click Submit Assignments, and that's how that goes. So you can see that my assignment is now made.